Happy New Year, guys! Although if you are subscribed to me, you'll probably realise that I am in the exact same position, wearing exactly the same thing as I was in my last video, which is probably because I am in exactly the same position. I am wearing exactly the same thing. Because today is actually December the 31st. Don't tell anybody. So, I hope you had a good night last night. And I hope you're not too hungover to watch this video. I am going to talk about my 2012 resolutions, because I like resolutions, I think they're fun. I like new starts, I like being able to start again, to re-motivate myself. So I've only got 5 main resolutions, and I'm just going to talk to you about them. So my first one is to try my hardest at college and get everything out of it, because I think it's taken me a term at college to settle in, to know what I'm doing, to make friends, etc. And now I just want to concentrate on my training and to get everything out of it I possibly can, so that I can't say at the end of the 3 years that I didn't try my hardest, because that would be awful. So I am going to be really motivated this year at college, like every single day, just do whatever it takes. Second one is to get a job, and I'm already halfway there in that I have applied to 5 different places. I've applied to Costa's and Starbucks in the town where I live. I haven't got anything back from any of them yet, but I'm hoping I will in the new year. Basically because up until now, I haven't had a job at all, because I've either been really busy at school and, well, I have been busy at school because, like, doing A-levels and stuff, you can't really work during the week, or I didn't think that it was a good idea to work during the week. On weekends I was doing my part-time training for my theatre training, so didn't have time to have a job then either. And then during my first term at college, I didn't want to stress myself out with getting a new job, as well as new house, new college, new town, new everything. But now that I feel a bit more settled in at college, I've decided that I am going to try and get a job, because, and money as well is a good thing. Money is a good reason to get a job. Number 3 is to read a minimum of 30 books. 30 sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but I always say to myself I should read more. I really love reading, and I want to read more, because when I read I'm also more inspired and motivated to write. And at the moment I want to write so badly, but I just don't have the motivation to get past, like, the first chapter of every story I write. But reading really helps me with that, and I love being able to say, look, I read 30 books this year. I just want to be able to say that, because that's... Not many people my age read anymore, you know. We had an assignment over Christmas to read a book that had been made into a musical and do a comparison, and I was just so excited because I haven't read a book properly in months, because I've just been so busy at college. So I really want to be able to say that I've read lots of books this year. The 4th one is similar to one of the 2011 resolutions, and that is to be more open and honest with people about how I feel, because I still feel like I'm really closed off to people, and really, like, scared to talk to them about how I really feel, and sort of ashamed of how I really feel as well. So I'm going to try to talk to them more about mental health. Not so much that I freak them out, but to be honest with them about myself, so that just it's easier for our relationships to develop. The last one is to work harder to make and maintain friendships, because I haven't had much practice of that over the past couple of years, and I found it difficult in the last, since September when I moved to college. I find it difficult to actually know how to make friends. Like, I've explained it in one of the videos I talked about social anxiety. Knowing when to text, knowing when to phone, you know, how to speak to people, and I just really want to be able to, you know, really make that effort to have more confidence in myself, to know that they do want to talk to me, and just be more friendly to them, and not to let my anxiety over socialising get in the way of our friendships. And then I've got some general health goals, which I haven't put in the resolutions, because they're just the general things that I want to be able to do at the end of the year. They're sort of dancey based. One of them is the first one is to drink 2 litres of water every day, because I don't do that, and I really need to. I actually read somewhere that somebody who does as much activity as we do at college needs to actually drink 5 litres of water a day, and I don't even drink 2 at the moment. So do the plank for 3 minutes. If those of you don't know what the plank is, it's sort of like a abdominal exercise where you basically hold yourself up on your toes and on your elbows for as long as possible. And it's really hard. I can do it for 2 minutes at the moment. I want to be able to do it for 3 minutes by the end of the year, because core strength is so important for dancing. I want to have a more varied diet. I put that one down because I feel like at the moment all I eat is like oven stuff, and part of the reason for that is because I simply just don't have time and don't have the energy when I get home to cook something properly. But I do want to have a more varied diet, a student diet, you know. It's not all pot noodles and beans and toast, but yeah. Clean double pirouettes. I want to be able to do a double pirouette, both my right leg and my left leg, and I want to be able to do them in both directions. Because I feel like I'm the only one who can't at the moment, basically. And then the last one is the splits. I will definitely be able to do it on the left. I might not be able to do it on my right, because I did have an injury in my right leg. But I'm going to be able to do the splits on my left leg by the end of this year, for definite. And I said that last year, but really definite this time. So I feel like I'm sort of getting off the point a little bit. Those are my resolutions this year. Maybe put your resolutions down here. Tell me about what you want to achieve this year, whether it be mental health related or not. Notice that I haven't put no self-harm. Even though obviously I am going to try my very hardest, I don't want to make that one official, because I feel like if I do, it's sort of pressure, and sometimes it's worse to give yourself a goal, you know. Sometimes it's better just to go with the flow and see where it takes you. So that one is definitely on my mental list, but it's not on my official list, because I don't want to make it official. Mainly because if I do slip up, I don't want to feel like too much of a failure. So yeah, those are my resolutions, and have a happy new year. Bye!